chosen ones. Heaven is stunned that you did not turn evil after what they did. I am speaking to you right now because something sacred has been witnessed about you, something that heaven itself did not expect to shine this brightly after the darkness you endured. And if you listen closely, you will not miss the blessing that is already moving toward you. You were pushed, wounded, misunderstood, and left to carry pain that was never yours, yet you refused to become what hurt you. And that decision has shaken the spiritual realm in a way you cannot yet fully see. This is not a small thing. This is not something ordinary. This is proof that your spirit is anchored in me in a way that cannot be broken. You must hear this fully, because what comes next is tied directly to your response to what they did, and your life is about to shift in ways that require your awareness. Type Amen if you agree. I saw every moment when you were tested, when bitterness tried to enter your heart, when anger whispered that it would be easier to become cold. And yet, you chose restraint when no one would have blamed you for reacting differently. You were surrounded by actions that could have turned your kindness into cruelty, but instead you held on to goodness, even when it cost you comfort. That is why heaven is stunned, because your response was not shaped by the world, but by something deeper that I placed within you long before the trials came. This is not weakness, this is strength that does not depend on circumstances, and it is the kind of strength that opens doors no human effort can force open. Pause for a moment and show your support by liking this video, because this simple act aligns your heart with what is being revealed and helps this truth reach those who need it just as much as you do. I am telling you clearly that what you endured was not ignored, and the way you responded was recorded with precision, because your restraint became a testimony in the unseen realm. When others chose deception, you chose honesty, and when others chose harm, you chose patience, even when your soul felt tired and heavy. You did not fully understand why you were being tested this way, but I allowed it because I knew what was inside you needed to be revealed, not to me, but to you. You are now standing at a point where the results of that choice are about to become visible, and nothing that was done against you will remain without purpose. Type 1111 if you believe. What you must understand is that turning evil would have been easy, and many would have taken that path without hesitation, but you did not, because your identity is not tied to the actions of others. You are chosen not because life was easy, but because you held your character when life became difficult, and that is what sets you apart. This is why I am speaking with urgency, because you are about to see a separation between those who reacted from pain and those who remained anchored in truth. You are not forgotten, you are not overlooked, and you are not late. You are exactly where you need to be for what is coming next. I am restoring what was taken from you in ways that will not just replace what was lost, but will elevate you beyond what you expected. Those who hurt you thought they were closing your path, but they were actually positioning you for something greater that required this exact test. Your heart was refined, your patience was strengthened, and your ability to trust me grew deeper, even when you did not realize it. This is why heaven is stunned, because the pressure did not break you, it revealed you, and what it revealed is rare. You must not carry the weight of what they did any longer, because their actions do not define your future, and your healing is already in motion. Let go of the need to understand every reason behind what happened, because some things were allowed simply to bring you to this moment of transformation. You are stepping into a season where clarity will replace confusion, where peace will replace restlessness, and where favor will begin to show itself in ways that feel undeniable. This is not luck, this is alignment with what was always meant for you. There were moments when you felt alone, when it seemed like no one saw your struggle, and yet I was with you in every second of that silence. I saw the nights when your heart was heavy, when your thoughts were crowded, and when you wondered if it would ever make sense. You kept going even when your strength felt low, and that persistence is part of what has brought you here. You are not the same person you were before those experiences, and that change is not loss, it is growth that will now begin to reward you. What you carried within you was not ordinary strength, it was a quiet fire that refused to be put out even when everything around you tried to smother it. You were placed in situations where your kindness was tested, where your trust was stretched, and where your heart was wounded in ways that could have hardened you forever. Yet you did not let that happen, and that is why what is unfolding now carries such weight. I am not just restoring you, I am elevating you beyond what you imagined possible, because your response proved that you are ready for what comes next. The same pain that could have destroyed you has now become the very reason you will rise. There is a shift taking place around you, even if you cannot fully see it yet, and it is happening because of who you chose to be when no one was watching. Your character has created a foundation that cannot be shaken by temporary storms, and that foundation is now being built upon. What once felt like delay was actually preparation, and what once felt like rejection was protection from what was not meant to remain in your life. You are stepping into a space where things will begin to make sense, where connections will align, and where opportunities will appear in ways that feel almost sudden. This is not coincidence. This is the unfolding of what was always written for you. Type 777 if you trust God. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles, with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations. But this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. You must understand that the ones who tried to break you did not realize that they were part of a process that would refine you instead. Their actions revealed your strength, not your weakness, and their intentions could not override what I have planned for you. What they meant for harm has already been turned into something that will serve your growth and your future. You are not carrying their burden anymore, because it was never yours to carry in the first place. Release the weight, because what lies ahead requires you to move freely without the chains of the past holding you back. There is a new sense of clarity coming to you, a calm understanding that will replace the confusion that once surrounded you. You will begin to see things as they truly are, not as they appeared during your pain, and this will bring a deep sense of peace. You will no longer question your worth or your direction, because the answers will begin to reveal themselves naturally. This is part of your reward, not just in what you receive externally, but in what you gain internally. A steady heart, a clear mind, and a renewed sense of purpose will guide you forward. The patience you showed was not wasted, even when it felt like nothing was changing, because it was building something within you that cannot be taken away. You were learning to stand without needing validation, to move without needing approval, and to trust without needing immediate proof. These are the qualities that set you apart, and they are the reason you will be entrusted with greater things. What is coming into your life now requires the version of you that has been shaped by these experiences. You are not being given something too soon, you are being given it at the exact right time. Type 1010 to receive blessings. You will notice that certain doors will close quietly, without struggle, and others will open with a sense of ease that feels different from anything before. This is how you will know that you are aligned with what is meant for you. You will not need to force your way into anything, because what belongs to you will welcome you without resistance. This is part of the peace that comes from walking in alignment with my plan. You will move with confidence, not because everything is certain, but because you know that you are guided. There is also healing taking place within you, deeper than what you have acknowledged so far, and it is preparing you to receive without fear. The wounds that once made you hesitant are being softened, and the parts of you that felt guarded are learning to trust again. This does not mean you will forget what happened, but it means you will no longer be controlled by it. Your past will no longer dictate your future, and your experiences will become wisdom rather than weight. You are being transformed in ways that will allow you to move forward without hesitation. Do not look back with regret or with longing, because what is behind you has already served its purpose. The lessons have been learned, the growth has taken place, and the time for holding on to those moments has passed. What lies ahead is far greater than what you left behind, and it will require your full attention and your full presence. Stay focused on what is in front of you, because that is where your next breakthrough will appear. You are not losing anything by moving forward. You are gaining everything that was waiting for you. There is a strength in you now that cannot be easily shaken, because it was built through experience rather than comfort. You know what it means to endure, to stand firm, and to continue even when it felt difficult. That strength will carry you through the next season, not as a burden, but as a source of confidence. You will not approach life the same way anymore, because you have learned what truly matters and what does not. This clarity will protect you from distractions and guide you toward what is meant for you. What you are stepping into will not only change your circumstances, it will change how you see yourself and your place in this world. You will begin to recognize the value you carry, not because others tell you, but because you feel it within yourself. This is a different kind of confidence, one that is rooted in truth rather than approval. You will walk differently, speak differently, and make decisions with a sense of certainty that comes from knowing who you are. This is part of your elevation, and it is only the beginning. Continue to trust the process, even when you do not see every detail, because everything is unfolding in the right way and at the right time. You are not being led into uncertainty, you are being led into purpose, and that purpose is already aligned with your path. Stay open, stay aware, and stay connected, because what is coming next will require your readiness. You have already proven that you can handle what life has placed before you, and now you will begin to experience what it means to be rewarded for that strength. You are not stuck anymore, even if some parts of your life still look the same on the surface. Beneath what you see, things are aligning with precision, and soon what is hidden will become clear. You endured a kind of testing that many could not have handled without becoming hardened or distant, and yet you remained open, even when it felt risky to do so. That openness was not weakness, it was trust. And that trust has brought you to a place where you can now receive without fear. I am not bringing you through this just to leave you where you started. I am bringing you into something that matches the strength you have shown. The version of you that walked through those trials is not the same version that will walk into what is coming. You have been prepared, shaped, and strengthened for this exact moment. Type yes to receive miracles. What if the real reason most manifestation methods do not work has finally been explained? A top neuroscientist linked to CIA research says, without the right brainwave, results stay inconsistent. This 7-second ritual supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people approach money differently and improve their direction. Many are now stepping into dream homes, buying luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations they once thought were out of reach. But this information might not stay available online. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets removed. You may begin to notice that certain thoughts no longer hold power over you the way they once did, and certain fears are starting to fade without effort. This is part of your healing, and it is happening because you are no longer connected to the pain in the same way. What once felt overwhelming will now feel distant, as if it belongs to a past version of you that no longer exists. This is not denial, this is transformation, and it is allowing you to move forward without carrying unnecessary weight. You are becoming lighter, clearer, and more focused on what truly matters. There is also a restoration happening in areas where you felt loss, and it will not come back in the same form, but it will come back in a way that is better suited for who you are now. What you receive will reflect your growth, not your past, and that is why it may look different than what you expected. Do not resist this difference, because it is part of the improvement that has taken place within you. You are no longer aligned with what once was, and what is coming will match the person you have become. This is not replacement. This is elevation. Your patience has created space for something genuine to enter your life, something that does not need to be forced or questioned. You will begin to feel a sense of ease where there was once tension, and a sense of clarity where there was once confusion. This is how you will know that you are moving in the right direction, because it will not feel like a constant struggle. You will still face challenges, but they will not carry the same weight or uncertainty as before. You are stepping into a different kind of experience, one that is guided rather than driven by fear. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. The people who could not understand you before will begin to see you differently, not because you have changed for them, but because you have grown into yourself. Some will recognize your strength, and others may feel unsettled by it, but neither reaction will define you. You are not here to be understood by everyone. You are here to walk in alignment with what has been placed inside you. This is why you must remain grounded, because recognition can be as distracting as rejection if you allow it to be. Stay focused on what matters and do not lose yourself in the opinions of others. There is also a protection surrounding you that you may not fully notice, but it is there in the moments when things do not go as planned and yet still work in your favor. What feels like delay is often redirection, and what feels like loss is often preservation from something that was not meant for you. You are being guided away from what could harm you and toward what will strengthen you, even if it does not always make immediate sense. Trust this process, because it is working for you in ways that go beyond what you can see. You are not navigating this alone, and you never have been. As you move forward, you will begin to feel a deeper sense of confidence that does not come from external validation, but from an internal knowing. This confidence will not be loud or forceful. It will be steady and calm, allowing you to make decisions with clarity. You will no longer feel the need to second-guess yourself in the same way, because you will recognize that you are capable and prepared. This is part of your growth, and it is a sign that you are stepping into your purpose. You are not becoming someone else, you are becoming more of who you were always meant to be. Do not rush what is unfolding, because everything is happening at the right pace, even if it feels slow at times. What is being built is meant to last, and that requires time and care. You are not being delayed, you are being positioned, and that positioning is what will allow you to move forward with stability. When the time comes for things to fully open up, you will be ready to handle it without being overwhelmed. This is why patience has been such an important part of your journey, because it has prepared you for what is ahead. The path in front of you is becoming clearer with each step you take, and you will begin to see that what once felt uncertain is now starting to take shape. You will recognize patterns, connections, and opportunities that you may have overlooked before, and this awareness will guide your decisions. You are not moving blindly anymore. You are moving with intention and understanding. This is the result of everything you have been through, and it is leading you towards something that is aligned with your purpose. Stay present, stay aware, and continue to trust, because you are exactly where you need to be. There will be moments where you look around and realize that your surroundings are changing, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. The same situations that once drained you will no longer have the same effect, and the same people who once influenced your peace will no longer hold that position. This is not because you have become distant or cold. It is because you have grown into a space where your peace is no longer dependent on external stability. You have learned how to remain steady even when things around you shift, and that steadiness will now guide you into better environments. You are not losing connection, you are gaining clarity. Type 2222 to receive miracles. You will also begin to notice that your discernment is sharper, that you can sense what is right for you and what is not, without needing long explanations. This is part of the wisdom that has been built within you through your experiences, and it will protect you from repeating patterns that once caused you pain. You will no longer ignore the signs that once went unnoticed, and you will no longer settle for what does not align with your growth. This awareness is not meant to isolate you, it is meant to guide you toward what is genuine and lasting. You are becoming more aligned with truth, and that alignment will shape every decision you make moving forward. There is a new level of peace that is entering your life, and it will feel different from anything you have experienced before because it is not based on circumstances. Even when things are still unfolding, you will feel a quiet assurance that everything is working in your favor. This peace will not come and go like before. It will remain steady, allowing you to move forward without constant worry or doubt. It will anchor you in moments when uncertainty tries to rise, reminding you that you are not alone in this process. This is part of the protection that surrounds you, and it will keep you grounded as you step into what is ahead. Have you heard about the private group of neuroscientists working on brainwaves connected to money? A top researcher revealed this work was based on CIA studies, not meant for public release yet. The result is a simple 7-second ritual, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, now practiced at home. Many who once struggled financially are now living in dream homes, owning luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could disappear without warning. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. The blessings that are coming into your life are not random. They are connected to the choices you made when it would have been easier to give up or give in. You chose integrity when it was inconvenient. You chose patience when it was uncomfortable, and you chose faith when it felt uncertain. Those choices have created a path that is now opening in front of you, and it will lead you into opportunities that reflect the strength you have shown. You are not being rewarded for perfection, you are being rewarded for persistence and truth. That is why what you receive will feel deeply aligned with who you are. Type 777 to affirm your belief. Do not be surprised if certain things begin to fall into place quickly, because what took time to prepare can sometimes appear suddenly once it is ready. You may feel like everything is happening at once, like doors are opening faster than you expected, and that is because the foundation has already been built. What you are seeing is not the beginning, it is the result of everything that came before. This is why you must stay present and aware, so that you do not miss the opportunities that are appearing in front of you. You are ready for this, even if it feels new. There is also a deeper understanding growing within you about your own worth, and it is changing the way you approach everything. You are no longer seeking approval in the same way, and you are no longer doubting your place in the spaces you enter. This shift will allow you to move with confidence, not in a way that is loud or forceful, but in a way that is steady and grounded. You will know what you bring, and you will no longer feel the need to prove it to anyone. This is part of your transformation, and it will influence every area of your life. As you continue forward, you will begin to recognize that what once felt like rejection was actually redirection towards something better. The doors that closed were not meant to limit you, they were meant to guide you away from paths that would not have supported your growth. You will see this more clearly as new opportunities present themselves, and you will understand why certain things did not work out the way you expected. This realization will bring a sense of peace because it will confirm that you were being guided even when you felt uncertain. You were never left without direction, even when it seemed that way. There is a strength in your spirit now that will not easily be shaken, because it has been tested and proven through experience. You have faced situations that required you to stand firm, to remain patient, and to continue moving forward even when it felt difficult. That strength is now becoming a source of confidence, allowing you to approach new opportunities without hesitation. You are not the same person you were before, and that change is what will allow you to handle what is coming next. You are prepared, even if you are still realizing it. Continue to trust in what is unfolding, even when you cannot see every detail, because everything is aligning in a way that supports your growth and your purpose. You are not moving through uncertainty, you are moving through a process that is leading you exactly where you need to be. Stay connected, stay grounded, and stay open to what is coming, because this is only the beginning of what has been prepared for you. You have already come so far, and what lies ahead will reflect the strength and faith that brought you here. What is now unfolding in your life carries a depth that cannot be measured by what you see on the surface, because it is rooted in everything you chose when it would have been easier to choose differently. You are entering a season where the unseen work within you begins to show itself in visible ways, and it will feel almost unfamiliar at first. The same life that once felt heavy will begin to feel lighter, not because everything is perfect, but because you are no longer carrying what was never meant to stay with you. You are stepping into alignment with what has been waiting for you, and that alignment will begin to reveal itself in quiet but undeniable ways. This is not a sudden change without reason, this is the result of every moment you chose to remain true. There were times when you felt like your goodness was being taken advantage of, like your patience was being mistaken for weakness, and like your silence was being misunderstood. Yet even in those moments, you did not abandon who you are, and that is why what is coming now will feel so different. You will begin to see that your kindness was never wasted, your patience was never overlooked, and your restraint was never ignored. Everything you held on to is now becoming the very thing that draws the right opportunities and the right people into your life. This is the turning point where your inner strength begins to shape your outer reality. Type 222 to claim miracles. You are also entering a space where your energy will feel protected in a way that is new to you, as if the things that once drained you no longer have access to you in the same way. This is because you have grown into a place where your boundaries are stronger, even if you do not always notice them. You are no longer open to everything, and that discernment is guiding you toward what truly aligns with your spirit. You will begin to feel more at ease, more centered, and more in control of how you respond to what is around you. This is not about shutting yourself off, it is about choosing what deserves your presence. There is also a quiet confidence building within you that will begin to guide your actions without the need for constant reassurance. You will notice that you are making decisions with greater clarity, trusting your instincts without overthinking every step. This is part of the growth that has taken place within you, and it is allowing you to move forward with a sense of direction that was not as strong before. You are not guessing anymore. You are recognizing what feels right and following it with trust. This confidence will become one of your greatest strengths as you continue on this path. Type yes to receive blessings. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. As you move forward, you will begin to notice that the pace of your life is changing, not in a rushed or overwhelming way, but in a way that feels natural and steady. Things will begin to flow with less resistance, and you will find yourself moving through situations with more ease than before. This is a sign that you are aligned with what is meant for you, and it will allow you to move forward without unnecessary struggle. You will still face challenges, but they will not feel like obstacles that stop you. They will feel like steps that guide you. This is the difference between fighting against your path and moving with it. There is also a sense of renewal taking place within you, a feeling that you are becoming more connected to yourself and to what truly matters. You will begin to let go of things that once felt important but no longer hold the same value, and this will create space for something better to enter your life. This process may feel subtle, but it is powerful because it is shaping the direction you are moving in. You are not losing anything that is meant for you. You are releasing what no longer fits who you have become. This is part of your transformation, and it is leading you towards something greater. The people and opportunities that are coming into your life will reflect this new version of you, and you will begin to see that clearly. You will no longer feel like you have to adjust yourself to fit into spaces that do not align with your spirit. Instead, you will find yourself in places where you are valued for who you are, where your presence is appreciated, and where your growth is supported. This is the kind of alignment that brings peace, because it allows you to be yourself without hesitation. You are not meant to shrink to fit. You are meant to expand into what you were created to be. You may also find that your perspective on the past is changing, that the things that once caused you pain no longer hold the same emotional weight,